Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for My Hero Academia, episode 24 of my rewatch series. If you want to know how the rewatch series works, go check out the first episode of the first season. I explain it there, so you can check that out. I'm watching in subtitled, just so you know. It is full length, so there's going to be timer based. You're going to need the footage yourself if you want to, do the same format. Like I said, I'm subtitled. Um, or you can do dubbed as well because I'm pretty sure the videos are the same length if you don't like the subs or something. But yeah. Anyway, we just had the big fight between Midoriya and Todoroki. It was frickin' it's such a every time I see that fight, even though this is a rewatch series, so I've seen it before. I watched it again last episode. I still get chills. It's still epic. Made my eyes water, and just because when things give me like chills and get so freaking epic, my eyes end up like watering. Not because like sad cry tears or anything, but I don't know. It's just so epic. I don't know what causes that stuff, but yeah. So we're gonna be getting into this episode. This is the last one I'll be recording tonight. But yeah, so I say let's just jump right into it. Alrighty, so we are gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I get to see it again a little bit. The music is so good in this damn show. I love the Japanese voice actor from Midoriya. It's your power, isn't it? Yeah, the way the Japanese voice actor says that. I mentioned it in the last video, but it's just so damn good. Ugh. And now we get into the intro. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I love the song so much. Sorry. I'm not really saying anything because I'm just enjoying the song. And I think we're getting... I'm actually not sure when it changes. Since there's only scenes from this tournament and stuff, I think it might change after the tournament, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, the audience doesn't understand. Yeah. I'm surprised that more people don't think about, I understand their reasoning for thinking that being just audience members, but I think I'd be thinking, like, what if you could ever control that power? Instead of thinking, he can't be a hero if he hurts himself every time, but what if he managed to not hurt himself and have that kind of power, you know? I don't know. God damn it, Endeavor. Yeah. I forgot about you. That's so powerful. It's like not the biggest insult or anything, like depending on the context that you say it, but in this case, it's so powerful. Oh, Todoroki, you freaking badass. Yeah. I freaked out the first time they all came in and saw All Might, but they just don't recognize him anyway. But man, freaked me the hell out. Ugh. I just stretch my legs out, getting all sitting at one spot, pop my knees a bit, just stretching my legs out like that. I've been here for several videos now and everything, so yeah. I'm surprised Mineta doesn't like make some kind of weird like kinky comment about getting frickin' Sue's tongue in his ear. I assume that's what happened anyway. I don't think it actually showed it going in his ear, but yeah. It's kind of cool when you think back to like how even Midoriya was saying like it looked very sad to him at that part, and Midoriya didn't just let it go. Like sometimes characters in shows will say that stuff and then ignore it forever, but it actually like came back around this time, and that's like really cool. Yeah. Oh, I love it so much. Meddling when you don't need to is the essence of being a hero. Oh man. It's so true though, you know? The writers of this show are so damn freaking good. Ugh. You know, yeah, Iida. There's been times in my life, because I've always been decent at writing papers, my grammar has always been, like, pretty good. And there was a time when I was younger where I wrote, like, a really fun story that ended up being, like, pretty long. And I thought about, like, actually writing it, like, throughout, like, certain points in my life, I've thought about making like, writing a book. And I've thought about it multiple times throughout my life, but I've never done it. And watching shows like this makes me never want to do it because I don't think I could say such awesome stuff like they do on these shows. Oh, man. Yeah. Recovery Girl's got this. Keys! I wonder if she focused most of her healing in his hand after the surgery, of course. That's what I was thinking about. And then his legs so that way he can walk. Yep, she won't heal this kind of injury anymore. It's very good. Some of the reactions I've seen, people get mad when Recovery Girl says this, but I think it's great. You can't encourage someone to do this because, they'll never stop doing it if you don't take drastic measures, it's like you keep handing someone a cigarette and telling them they need to quit, but you keep handing them more cigarettes. So now you gotta stop giving them cigarettes if you want them to quit. Mm, like crystallization of power. Yeah. I can't even imagine. So, it's kind of interesting. The way they word this in dubbed and subbed is very interesting. And yeah, that's cool how he was quirkless too. Um, but what I was trying to say before was in the dubbed when I was watching reactions, some of the people, shout out to Blindwave, is the one, like I think one of the only ones that put it together, and I don't even know if it's right or not. But they were saying they think the way they worded it in dub was that if Todoroki got One for All, um, it would enhance his ice and fire and make it stronger. Like he might have the strength as well, but it would make the ice and fire like, super freaking strong, like expand it way more. But the way All Might explains it here, it says along with his ice and fire, he would have super strength. So I'm wondering which one is the right one because the way they word it in Japanese doesn't really sound like the way that I think it was Eric from Blindwave thought it worked. Oh, Tensei, Iida, trying to call his brother Tensei. Ingenium, Ingenium. Hmm. Yeah. Don't go alone. Even though I know what happens, I still don't want him to go alone. Please make my second time watching through change the results. I'm just kidding. Uh, Halfway point. It's funny. I like how Kirishima actually managed to put a cut on him. It's cool because Uraraka was never able to get close, so this feels like a progression of a fight. It feels like Kirishima might actually be a little better than Uraraka, but I guess it depends on the situation. Because I talked about it during Uraraka's fight that Uraraka would probably kick the crap out of Kirishima because he'd come into punch. All she has to do is touch him once and he's floating, and it's pretty much over at that point. Just push him out, but it's cool seeing Bakugo struggle a little more than he did against Uraraka. It shows the progression of fights getting harder as it goes up the brackets, which is cool. I like it. Yeah. Damn. Hearing this when I know the result is so heartbreaking. Because sometimes when they show that stuff before, you don't have anything to reference it against, for when the bad stuff comes, unless you remember, exactly. But it's way more powerful, I feel like, when you see it, knowing what's gonna happen. And yeah, Bakugo already explained that quirks have upper limits, so Bakugo's just attacking until he finds it. Freaking Bakugo's so insane. Firing off so many blasts so quickly. Yeah. Poor Kirishima. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the efforts of everyone who want to become a hero. I love that. This fight's actually pretty good, even though, like, a lot of people. It's funny because it seems like most people just know that Todoroki's gonna win. But I like that Tenya actually puts up a fight, and you could actually even see a chance of him winning here, too. Which is awesome. Drift! Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. It's cool how he can jump with, like, almost super speed as well. Like, he can almost, like, super jump a bit. I wonder how that works. Since his engines are on the back, I feel like it'd be hard to, like, angle that way or something, but... Oh... That's gonna hurt. I love that sound effect, honestly. It was like almost like the air coming out of his lungs, because he got hit so hard. If only he threw him a little earlier, but although Todoroki probably could have put up an ice thing and, like, stopped it. Uh, yeah. Blocked his muffler and then immobilized him. Todoroki wins! Alright. Frickin' Endeavor. Damn. I was hoping somehow watching this a second time would make this not happen. All might is worthy. In the dubbed, he says, like, all might is worthy, but on subbed, he actually said, what was it? Oh, right, I forgot there was another fight this episode. Yeah, Bakugo versus, Tokoyami. But yeah, Stain was saying, the only one allowed to kill me is All Might, or something along those lines. But in English, he says, like, I actually don't remember. I just know, like, the ending part is All Might is worthy. I don't remember what he says, like, right before that, but... Yeah. It looks like Tokoyami's like slacking a bit from the stands, but not everyone knows that light is his weakness, so Bakugo's explosions are just annihilating Tokoyami's strength. Dark Shadow's strength, essentially, but... Stun grenade! That's a cool move. It's just really bright explosion, I guess. Da-da-da-da! God, his face there. Freaking insane. Bakugo is very good at adapting to his situations, being able to notice his opponent's weaknesses by repeatedly, like, attacking and being aggressive. It's definitely a way to fight, for sure. Giving the evil glare to Todoroki. Yeah. Yeah, poor Class B. I thought that's so weird. Why does his phone make his entire body vibrate? What kind of vibrate does he have on that phone? It must be so intense. No time for jokes. Me. I need to stop. The villain got him. So rough, too, because us as the audience, we don't know... we don't know whether he's alive or dead, you know? The way they say that, just a villain got him, that could mean he's dead, or, you know... I mean, obviously, I've seen a head, so I know, but... I remember it was so rough the first time, I just figured he was dead. Friggin' Stain. Nah. Frickin' Shigaraki. I guess seeing him looking at that picture is probably how Kurogiri knew where to find him, you know? Da 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 oh, na na da 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 da. Oh man, the show is so good though. I enjoy every episode of it, honestly. I love in this episode All Might's line of the whole like meddling where you don't belong is the essence of being a hero. It's such a good line, you know. And I love the whole part with Todoroki and his dad saying, like, I just forgot about you in that instant. You know, if that's wrong or right, I don't know yet. Like, I love the journeys that these characters take. Like, Momo kind of has her own journey that she goes on after her defeat here. Todoroki's journey, even Bakugo's kind of going on a bit of a journey and manages to find himself a little more as the show progresses and everything. And then, of course, our main character. You know, it's such a well-casted group of characters, in my opinion. Alrighty, that is the end of the episode. But yeah, this was always, like, a really good one. I always wondered, like, after the whole big fight with Midoriya and Todoroki, I thought to myself, like, how are they gonna manage to get me back into this show after that fight? You know, when it comes to the next episode, what is it gonna be like? Like, how am I gonna manage to do something? Like, how am I gonna be able to watch this and not be like, well, this isn't as epic as the last episode, but introducing Stain, who was revealed to us at the end of the first season, it did a really good job at grabbing your attention because, you know, Iida's a character that a lot of people love, and, you know, just even if we haven't seen his brother a lot, we all feel for Iida and know how painful that, you know, that's gonna be for him. So they do a good job of showing us like an epic hype fight and then showing us like a somber, like sad moment and stuff like that. So it's really cool how they managed to make a episode after something so epic still be so good, you know? They do a good job with that. But yeah, that's the end of the episode, guys. And I'm gonna call it there because for these rewatches, I don't really do discussions afterwards with my reactions, which you guys should check out because they're awesome. I think, anyway. No, I just mean, like, compared to this, like, this is more of a discussion where that's more of a reaction, you know? It's two different things. But after the episode, I do a discussion on what happened in the episode and my thoughts on everything in way more detail than I can do during the reaction. Because, you know, sometimes you're like, I'm trying to read subtitles, I can't go into detail about, like, what I thought about a scene that had just happened, so I usually talk about it afterwards. But I don't do that in these too much. Sometimes I touch up on something that I didn't get to talk too much about during the episode, but yeah, make sure you guys check out my other reactions. If you guys are enjoying this stuff, please subscribe. Once we catch up to where I left off on My Hero, we'll be turning this into a reaction series too on Wednesdays. But it'll be only one episode at a time because I do 4 episodes now because it's a lot easier to do these full-length versions than it is to do the other edited versions like I do for the rest of my videos. But yeah, check out the description for some links to my Patreon if you want to check that out and support me at all. And you can also check out my anime list, the link is in the description as well. You can see the shows I've seen, and the shows that I plan to watch on the channel is in the plan to watch section. And if you guys have any recommendations for shows you want me to watch, or if you just want to talk to me about stuff, just try not to spoil anything. The safest bet is just, on any of my videos, never talk about anything that happens past the episode that you're commenting on. So that way, you know, you're not spoiling anything. Only talk about what's happened in previous episodes, or the one that was watched that on the video you're commenting on. Yeah, you guys get it. But yeah, or if you just want to talk about anything, you know, feel free. I try to read all the comments for now. If I ever get big enough to the point where I have people spoiling stuff, then unfortunately I'll probably have to stop. Either that, or I'll have to try to find someone to moderate my comments for me and remove the ones that I can't read, or just tell me about the ones that are, you know, able to be read. They can let me know what they say and stuff like that, but for now, I do read the comments. Just please, no spoilers. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.